days ago. My wife actually went to the supermarket and got these in change. She didn't even ask for the coloured coins, but she just got them in change, and this is basically what she has got. And if go to Woolworths, you can get these in your change now. And I've seen on Facebook a lot of other people are getting these as well. And they probably get the older coins too, so up until 2016. So I'm not too sure if where the older coins actually come from. Probably just general circulation. So the Matilda coins, I've heard that there's a mintage of 1 million each. Yeah, 1 million's a pretty common coin. So I've got a bunch of Egyptian coins. These ones have about 4.5 million each. Hello, Julie. And, so these coins here, are pretty low mint coins. They're about 80 years old. What date is that? That is 1943. So it's about 80 years old. But, Matilda coins. What do people actually think about them? I've only got this $1 coin, and this is... So Matilda is the soccer, so the female soccer. And I don't think this camera wants to focus on the actual coin. So this is a goalkeeper. She's catching a ball in the soccer. And that's actually quite a nice design. There you go. You got this Southern Cross as well. God, that was a bit weird. Maybe I'll need a new camera. You got the lights in the background. So that's not really focusing properly. Anyway, the obverse of these have Queen Elizabeth II still. So there is no King Charles. And I'm just, trying to see if I can get the light right. And 1952 to 2022. And the actual date of issue is 2023. So on these coins. So I'm not too sure when King Charles is going to be issued. Probably 2024. Most other countries that have the portrait of monarchy have not actually issued him King Charles II. Although I think Guernsey has just issued £2 coins of the portrait. But New Zealand hasn't made any decision, neither has Canada. Who else? Isle of Man, I think, has issued a £2 coin with King Charles. Not too sure about Guernsey. St. Helena probably won't issue them for a while. They only issue coins once every 10 years. Same with Falkland Islands. And, is there any... I can't remember the other countries that issue portrait. Anyway, what do people think of these coins? Yeah, the soccer ball. This one's a bit plain. They probably could have actually designed these a bit different. Yeah, but I'm not going to complain. It's still $2. So I've got the yellow. I think this is a green. Don't know, I'm a bit colourblind. As you can see, the actual enamel does come off these coins. So going live, this camera just doesn't focus that well. So, and no. So all up, you get free $2. You get full $1. I think a lot of people are just going to be focusing on the $2 coins. They're not really going to be that interested in the $1. $1 just don't seem to be that interesting to people, unless it's a coloured coin. But the donation dollar, yeah, I've only ever actually got 2 in Victoria. So I'm wondering if people are actually having trouble getting these Matilda coins, because I've heard that some of the Woolworths shops, they're not giving out the coins, and some of them are actually giving out quite a lot. Like where I am, they seem to be giving out a whole heap of them. So obviously they got a lot in stock. And also people have been getting bags and they've been flogging them off for between $150 and $200. It's for a $50 bag. So, a lot of people are probably getting a bit angry about that, because some people are getting in bags, and people think that it's probably people who either work at Woolworths or are related to people that work at Woolworths. So yeah, people are a bit angry. So am I a bit angry? Nah, I'm not even trying to get these coins. I go to Woolworths if I need something, but my focus now is I'm trying to get world coins. So these are coins for Bolivia, and this is almost a set. I just need the 5 centavos, and these ones are pretty plain. They're Bolivia, so this is a landlocked country in South America. This is the issue of, was it 1965, I believe? Yeah, and they suffered hyperinflation. So by the 1980s, they actually went out of circulation. And then I'm also getting Uruguay coins. So Uruguay is another country in South America, not close to Bolivia, but they do speak Spanish. So here's a coin from, that is 1936. I think there's about 6 million of these minted. So people talk about the 1972 5-cent coin, but a lot of these actually have a lower mintage. And these coins here, the aluminium bronze, these ones, then you've got the aluminium. I don't think the aluminium was a very popular coin in circulation, because the inflation actually took off steel, so they probably didn't circulate for quite a long period of time. So these ones are pretty hard to get. They probably sell for about $20 to $30, so it's quite nice. So that's basically what I'm trying to get. So that's a whole set there, and I'll make a video on those sooner or later. But so Woolworths have issued 2 sets of $2 coins this year. What's going on? Obviously, these will be classed as a private minting, although they're a legal tender issued for circulation, because they're not issued through banks, they're just issued through the supermarket. So the mint would have produced these for whatever they produce them for. So probably, I don't know, 10 or 20 cents for $1. Probably 30 to 40 cents for $2, because doing the enamels quite expensive, I would believe, because they would have had to get in specialized equipment just to do that. So, and then they sold them to Woolworths pretty much for face value, I would guess. So as they sold them for face value, Woolworths is probably not making any money on these themselves. So they are pretty much just for get people in to actually buy stuff from the supermarket. So that's how they're making the money, from the actual other products. These ones, so these will be classed as a promotion coin. And if you wanted to promote something, then you have to give people something. So either entertainment or a product or something like that. And that's what Woolworths is doing here. So I'm not too sure why Coles or even Aldi are not doing this. It seems to be quite popular, and they're probably products are probably going off the shelves, because Woolworths, a lot of shops are probably not going to give you these coins if you just go in there. Some people probably do. If you yeah, I got to fix this live thing. This is why I don't do live that much, because the camera's not that good. So what was I talking about? So Woolworths doesn't have they don't have to give you the coins if they don't want to. So if you go in there and you ask for these coins and they say, oh no, we can't give you any because of this, or they added the coins, so they've got enough change in the till and they're not going to go out the back and get some out of the safe just to give you the coins. Then don't get too upset, because these people are just working there. They don't actually make the rules. So that is basically what I think. Will Woolworths do this next year? Yeah, probably. Probably. It seems to be quite popular. You know, people do forget the 2016 coins that actually come out of Woolworths. So let's see if I can find them. No, I think I put them away 2016. So when I actually first got into these, I actually got them and I sold them on eBay. I don't do that anymore because it's really... So this is the other ones. These ones are not too popular, and obviously they probably haven't issued these coins in these sets because I think the Purple Penny said that they probably had a problem with the packaging, so they probably couldn't get the packaging done in time, or maybe Woolworths just didn't want it, because it is... a lot of people do go in there and get a bit angry at the staff if they don't actually get what they want, which is not the whole idea. So if you're going shopping, don't get angry at the people who work there. It just makes you into not a nice person, pretty much an asshole. So here's the Mr. Squiggle. So the Mr. Squiggle and the Magic Possum are probably the two most popular. Obviously, they did take consideration actually doing these. They issued a $1, 1 cent coin as well in these two. So these are my two popular ones. The other ones here, not too flash on. So here's the Wiggles. And I actually did want to get a collection of these, but as the other ones are not issued in these packs, it actually breaks that. Hopefully Woolworths can issue a pack this year. Or maybe not even Woolworths issue them. Maybe the Royal Australian Mint has them on their website. So that would be awesome to do. So we have a look at the Mr. Squiggle. So these ones, the 1 cent coin probably sells for about $20 by itself. And it's been 34 minutes already. God, how time flies. Is that true? Not too sure. Anyway, so yeah, you get the coins in this pack. You get the $1 coins. So the $1 coins are not issued for circulation. So they should be quite expensive. And these packs, I think, are... I don't know. I haven't checked how much these do sell for. They probably sell for 50, 60 bucks last time I looked. It's quite a while ago, so probably 70, 80. I think there's like a few 100,000 of these produced, but that I'll need to actually look on Numista. So, yeah, that's basically all I've got to say. So if you want to buy the hype, you can, just go to Facebook. There's a lot of people trying to hype it up on Facebook. Some of them are honest, some of them are not. If you wanted to buy it on Feebay or Fleecebay, before a month before these were actually released, people were trying to flog them off for $100 for the whole set. So I'm talking about 4 $1 coins and 3 $2 coins. So that is not really... yeah, that's just people trying to... Hello Philly, how you going? Philip, you should have actually got a lot of these coins. I assume you still do noodling. I've seen quite a few of your videos. I don't noodle these, so I don't do noodling. I just don't have the time, really, not with work these days. But, a low mint coin that I actually got. So this is a Montenegrin 2 Purple. So this only has a mintage of about 300,000. And I think I paid about 40 or 50 bucks for this, but these ones sell for at least 150, 200. And that's just what I've seen. And I only found one on Facebook. From the shops, okay, you haven't got any from Woolworths. Oh, that's a pity. Oh, it's MD Melbourne. MD, if you actually go 5, 10 years time, go metal detecting, I assume that you're actually going to find these in the ground. People are going to get too excited and get them, go to the park and have fun, and then just lose things. Who else? Okay, how do I get the actual chat up? Live chat. No. Okay. Is the yellow This is the yellow Matilda coin, is it? Or is it green? I don't even know. Oh no, it looks green to me. So yellow. See, I don't even know the colours. I haven't really been interested in these coins. I'll probably get a set. Like the Vegemite coins, I only actually... yes, I am still alive. My wife hasn't knocked me off yet. I don't have enough money for that, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's light green. Yeah. So this is what happens when you're colorblind. You get confused. That's why I can't play tennis, you know. The white and the greens together, it just screws up. Plus, I'm not really too keen on tennis. I'd rather play martial arts instead. Yeah, so the Vegemite coin, I only actually got this one. I didn't get the rest. So, and apparently these are a bit harder to get. So there's probably only 1,000,000 of these minted. I would say probably a few people have quite a lot. Someone probably has 500,000 of them, which, you know, they'll probably go, it's going to be worth $5,000 in the next 5 years. That's what I see people are actually talking about, these coins actually becoming more valuable. But, you know, you look at the, the Wiggles collection. This one is not too valuable. So these, I don't assume these are the original Wiggles. This was designed for kids, but these ones you can pretty much get for like $5 each, the actual coins. $1 coins are more expensive, but yeah. I don't really follow these. Here's the original Wiggles on the back. So I think that guy is on the front. I think that's that guy. So he's the original one. How about the red guy? Is he original? Don't know. Red guy, original. Yeah, probably as well. So the female's a new character. So, is there anything else that people want to talk about? I can't actually keep the chat up. Okay, it's like green. Yeah. I've run out of things to talk about. I could probably talk about, Australian coins. So, let's talk about the effigies. As you know, we're using this current effigy. So, people are talking about 2023 coins. So, what I assume that they're going to do with the 2023 coins, apart from issuing, the portrait with the 1952 and 2022 on the top. So that's what we have here. I reckon that they're just going to issue 2022 coins for 2023. That's what they did in 1936 or 1937. So if you don't know, 1936, is it King George V passed away, and they wanted to redesign the actual reverse of the coins. Put the kangaroo on it, put the merino. So in 1937, they also had problems with was it King Edward VIII, I believe. I can't remember. So he abdicated. So they pretty much had a problem in that year. So in 1937, they just issued 1936 dated coins. So they didn't even bother to change the obverse or reverse in 1938, that's when they actually put King George VI on the actual coins. And they also changed the design, although the halfpenny was issued as the 1/2 penny in the center, as well as the kangaroo design. So I reckon that's what they're going to do. So 2022 dated coins are going to be quite big. And then you got 2020. So they're probably also still minting 2021 coins because, you know, why not? If they make all these dies, they want to use them, because I assume that making dies is actually quite expensive, even though I don't know how much it costs. If anyone knows how much it costs, yeah, that would be great. So that's basically what I think. That's just a hypothesis. Could be proven true or false. I don't know. I don't have any evidence, and that's the problem. So maybe I'll ask the mint. Oh, I think I have asked in the past, but you know, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes they don't answer. And then you got commemorative coins. So in 1997, so 1981, he died 50-cent coin. It was popular. People kept them. That's why you find a lot of them still in pretty much almost uncirculated condition. Then in 1997, when she passed away, they also become popular and people started collecting them. But really, these are only worth about probably a maximum $1, $1.50 each. So they're not really going to be worth that much money in the future. Is the mintage? I can't remember the mintage, but I don't have the book with me, and my table is actually quite messy. So I'm actually listing German banknotes. So these are all pretty horrible banknotes, not really worth that much money. 1908 probably is. So we've got other ones, and got some other coins. Can't remember what I'm doing with that. So I've got some Congo banknotes, and that's another thing. A lot of people don't know is that some countries only issue banknotes. One of those banknote countries is Congo. So this is the lowest denomination they actually issue now. That's a 10 franc. So it's worth 1 cent. And the highest banknotes, 20 franc, 2,000, no, not 2,000, 20,000 francs, which is worth $10. And in the past, they issued other type of currency. So before they actually issued the Bank Central Congo with Mobutu Sese Seko, they actually issued Zaire banknotes. These are actually quite nice, not too hard to get. So they issued. So this is the former country's name. Quite interesting. So that's Mobutu Sese Seko there, and as you can see, 1977. So this suffered hyperinflation in the 1980s, and by 1993 they issued a new currency. That lasted to 1997 when they actually issued the franc. And the franc's pretty much been stable for the past 20 years, so it hasn't suffered too much devaluation. Although all the African countries lately seem to have been suffering devaluations. There you go, which is a pity. Oh, that's quite a nice line. And yeah, so it suffered pretty much devaluations. And that seems to be the go with all the currencies in Africa. So that's why if you're going to buy African currencies, wait till they lose their value, and then you can actually buy quite nice banknotes. So here we have the 10 francs, and they have African carvings from different ethnic groups. So we've got the 20 franc with about 2 cents. Lions. Then we've got the 50 francs, so this is worth about 5 cents. Then we have 100 franc, which is quite nice. And as you can see, so this is the 2000, 2007, and the later issue of poor quality. So that's just to save money. Then there's the 200 franc, so that has tilling, so people farming. And there's a wood drum. It's actually quite interesting. Then we have the 500 francs. So it's worth about 50 cents, and it has diamond mining. So it's quite interesting too. And here's a diamond mine. And as you can see, it's got in English as well, but also a native language. It might be Swahili, but I can't remember. And there's a commemorative coin. So this commemorates, so there's a hydroelectric dam and construction. Well, maybe that's, I don't know what that is. No, port. There you go. That's, most of Congo is landlocked, so they have a small port. Which, okay, so this is 50 years of the independence. So that's what it says there. So this one's probably worth about $5. All of these are probably worth about 30. So that's actually quite nice. And basically, they're current banknotes. So these are the ones that they issue in there. And when I grew up, they actually, the Herald Sun actually had a newspaper, and at one time they issued all these different banknotes, and this is the first banknote that they actually issued. So these are actually quite common in Melbourne. Mozambique 100 escudos. There's 1961. These ones are overprinted after independence in 1975. So these are actually quite common, and not that depress the market here. So probably buy those for a few dollars in uncirculated grade. What else is there to talk about? So, yeah, we've got hyperinflation banknotes from Germany. These are all quite common. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chuck these on my wife's eBay. She can get rid of them and keep the money. Yeah, I'm not really that interested in keeping the money. Then I've got a lot of other stuff that I'm just trying to get. So I actually purchased a few of these in 2016. I think these sell for about $40 to $50. Need to look it up. 70 years of wedding. It's actually quite a nice coin design in the card. 2017. And 30,000. So a lot of these coins that have 30,000 are not really too popular. This one has 21,966. So 1966, the second. So basically the second month, 1966. So that's why the mintage is at. And here's another one. But the card is a bit, the mintage is also the same. So you've got copper nickel, and it's plated in gold. So that's also very interesting. They issued a third one, I think, for the Berlin coin show or whatever. Another difference, you can see this one has a date on it. So anyway, it's quite nice. It's not as good as the gold plated silver coin, 50 cent. And that's probably about $200 now. Some other coins. So these crown type coins are not really that popular. I think this Turk and Caicos Island, which is in the Caribbean, crown, quite nice, but probably about $20 or $30. Commonwealth Games. This is a New Zealand coin. New Zealand crown size coins are definitely not popular. Then we have St. Helena. So I thought I didn't have a St. Helena coin, and then I got this. But I don't have any of their circulating coins. And as you can see, this one's 1973. Quite nice. So, also some more New Zealand, Western Samoa. Yeah, Western Samoa crown size coins are not really that popular, even though a lot of them are actually low mint. And Gibraltar, also low mint. So I suppose what I'm getting at is just because something is low mint doesn't make it expensive. A lot of low mint coins are actually not going to be that expensive. A lot of them you can pick up for a few dollars. So some coins I actually like to carry around. So we've got to Botswanan coins, 1 and 2 Pula, 2013. So these are current circulating coins. Got these small Fiji $2. And I actually quite like this, the tri-metal. So you've got 1, 2, 3 types of metal in them. Although there's only 2 types, you've got copper, nickel, and aluminium bronze. That's a French 20 francs. It's actually quite nice. And I've got quite a few coins. I got a current coin from Denmark, 10 kroner, equivalent to $2. This is one of my favourite UK coins. This is 20 pence, 1997. I actually just like that coin. So anyway, got Hong Kong coins, and got a current 5 goodies from Haiti, equivalent to about 5 cents. So all these coins are actually quite common. And a Z20 franc, 20 Makuta. It's actually quite a large coin. I actually quite like it. So all these coins are not really worth that much money. Another one I quite like is the 20 centimeters from 1910s from Italy. So this one has a woman flying. Whoa, that was trippy. So yeah, and back has just an image. So it's actually quite nice. So that's basically what's going on. So anyway, so the Matilda coins, yeah. If you're interested, just go to Woolworths and get them. If you don't have Woolworths where you live, so pretty much you live in the forest, then just buy them on eBay or even hit someone up on Facebook. There should be someone on Facebook that actually could help you out with a set of coins. Probably just 1 cent. Don't ask for like 15 sets, because then they think that, oh, you want them for face value, but you want to resell them for $5,000. Wow, I'm going to help you. Anyway, I'll leave it here. I'm going back to watch Chinese TV shows. Yeah, because I like it. Kung Fu, magic, and the gods. And anyway, thank you and goodbye.